What's up, y'all? We back at it, man, and we got the spoilers for Kagurabachi Chapter 77, man. We about to get right into it. I won't be putting any images up because I'm not trying to get this channel striked out since it's still kind of new. So we're just gonna go over the images. We just got raw pictures, no translations. So I'm gonna try to tell y'all the best of what it looks like is going on, but we're gonna have to wait for the official release to actually know what they're saying. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for all notifications. So it looks like we're gonna get a color page this upcoming for this upcoming chapter. And I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of dope. But I'm very curious what this actually means because it shows, Samura and his child Iori. It shows, Chihiro and his father, and it shows Hakari and his father. So we got all these characters up here and their sons, in their childs, all these fathers and childs on this cover. And the fact that they're showing Hakari, I wonder if Hakari's gonna return in the chapter or the next chapter. Just the fact that they're showing him, because we haven't seen him since Yudu got taken out by Samura. That's the last time we seen him, and he felt responsible, and he was, asking the ninjas for help. So I don't know, Hakari may return. I hope so, man. He's such a dope character. I knew they was gonna find a way to nerf him, but yeah, I can't wait for him to return. But it looks like the chapter kind of starts off, telling a little story or a flashback, and it looks like it's talking about Samura because you can see like the crow wings, and then you got like these shadow-like hands reaching up towards it. So maybe it's talking about the war. I'm not exactly sure, but you got this old man who's pretty much explaining this situation to another man, a younger lad, maybe even his child. I'm not exactly sure. And then it jumps back to present day where you have Samura looking dope as hell with the flaming feathers, like, healing his body as he approached, Chihiro and Hiko. And I'm just like, yo, what's going on? You see it where they're exchanging words, and your boy Hiko just has that look on his face like he's scared shitless, but he's still talking. So I don't know, he could be talking trash, I don't know. But you see one feather behind Hiko, and you already know your boy Samura could switch places with any feather on the battlefield. That's one of his abilities with his enchanted blade, and he does just that. He pops up right there by the midst of the battle, and you have it where Chihiro and Hiko are clashing swords, and then you have Samura actually using his sword as well. Now, I don't know who is doing this, but someone is slashing the building. The whole entire building is getting slashed. I can't tell who's the one doing it. You guys can let me know for those who've already seen the spoilers. And then you just see a three-way deadlock where all three of their blades are clashing at the same time. This panel looks crazy as hell. I don't know, this might be my thumbnail, I'm not sure. You guys let me know, for those who have seen the spoilers, which panel you think I should do for the thumbnail. Let me know down below. But I'm thinking this may be the spoiler, the thumbnail for the official chapter release. Then you got it where it looks like they all got separated from the clash. It looks as if Hiko is either feeling the effects of his sword or he's feeling the pain, from clashing against other enchanted blades. I'm not exactly sure because he looks like his hand is trembling a little bit, but he's thinking to himself a little bit about Chihiro and the situation at hand. Maybe he's trying to come up with some type of counterattack. And then you have it where, one of the women, one of these ghosts that's part of his sword starts playing the piano. So I don't know if he's doing the banquet ability, if he's doing one of his other abilities, I'm not sure. But then you get a little flashback at Hiko as a little kid, and the fact that this dude looked like he's about 4 years old, and he's covered in blood. Now remember, his first murder was someone he bit to death, which was insane. So this looks like that may be a panel from that moment, flashback from that moment. Then they actually show him again where he's holding the head of the manager for the building they're in, and it seems as if he's deep in thought. And you got all three of them approaching one another. The ninjas are still on the roof with Iori, and it looks as if one of his ghosts is the women that he can summon for his enchanted blade. It looked like she wraps her arms around the whole building and she starts to crush it. Now, I don't know if this is an illusion or if this is really happening, but it looks like the whole building is crumbling while they're still in the inside trying to fight one another. It seems as if Hiko is a little desperate and he's trying to win this situation, and he's like screaming with blood coming out of his mouth. So I don't know what's going on. Of course, you got corpses still running towards Samura, and Samura's running away from him. He put out his crow wings, which looks dope as hell, and he just flies in the air when you got all these people like just pretty much falling to their death. Looks like Hiko is laughing, and at the same time, Hiko looks very like, I don't know, he doesn't look like his normal self. So maybe he's on the verge of dying. I'm not sure. But then you just got this cold ass panel with your boy Samura flying in the air with the crow wings, and you just got these soldiers just fall. I don't know if they're falling or if they're trying to, climb on top of one another to get to Samura. But that panel just looks so damn cold. And then you have Samura flying in a direction. I imagine he's trying to get to his daughter, or it looks like he may be flying straight towards Hiko. That's what I'm imagining. So it looks like he's going straight towards Hiko. Hiko has a shocked look on his face, and then it jumps to the old man who was talking earlier in this chapter. They show him with one arm missing. I'm very curious who this guy is. They may have mentioned him before, and maybe I just don't remember him, or maybe this is another character when they were younger. I'm not exactly sure, but they showing the building collapse. It's falling apart, and they show your boy Hiko, and it looks as if he's crying. He's bloody, and it looks like he's crying. So maybe he's on the verge of death. Yeah, and they show your boy Samura, or someone is picking up Hiko's enchanted blade. I'm not sure who's the one who's picking it up. It's hard to make out because they, Samura as well as Chihiro both are wearing suits, and maybe Hiko is on the verge of death. I'm not sure. And then you have it where the final panel. I think it's Samura who picked up the sword, and then these raw translations or these raw panels aren't the clearest to make out. And then it looks as if Chihiro walks up behind him holding his enchanted blade. Looks like he's about to do the purity white. And this looks like how the chapter ends. So Hiko may actually be about to die. And man, dying with tears. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. But that's the spoilers for Kagurabachi. I can't wait to get the translations to see what's really going on. Maybe your boy Samura unleashed another ability that we all was unaware of. I know he could do the teleportation. I know he could sense anything, with the vibration of the feathers. And then I know he can heal himself. But it looks like he may have a fourth ability. We'll just have to wait and see. But let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.